Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? This is my book review and my presentation for this project. The book I've chosen is called Introducing Teddy, A Gentle Story About Gender and Friendship. It is written by Jessica Walton, who is the author. And before I begin, though, I want to share that as future educators, we're going to be exposed to this sort of issue or topic. Don't really want to call it an issue, but this topic at hand, and we need to approach it in a professional manner because much like Teddy is in the story, much like Thomas is, um, Thomas was very shy and very skeptical, very downcast about opening up about his identity. You know, deep down inside, he knew that he was a boy Teddy, but he identified as a girl Teddy, and him opening up to his friend is a very hard thing to do. And so, as future educators, we need to be mindful of that there's going to be kids that we might encounter who might be shy, and we need to be respectful of them. And so, to begin with, there's four characters in our story. I've already told you about Thomas. He's the teddy bear, and then there's Errol, who is introduced in page number one, and then there's Ava, who's introduced later on. And then there's a fourth character to the story, and that character is the reader, and that's us. And later on, I'll tell you why we play a important role in this story. So the setting of the story takes place just in various locations where the boy and this teddy go to play. So one page he's outside, another page he's inside when it's raining, and just loves to go to the park, loves to swing on the swing set. So just wherever they are, that's the setting of the story. Um, so as I've told you, Teddy is um, kind of pondering who he is and kind of very skeptical and shy about telling people that he identifies as a girl teddy bear. And so this image here on the screen is showing Teddy looking into the mirror. And on the outside, Teddy is very downcast. He's very concerned, kind of wondering about a couple things. But on the inside here, he's very happy. He's very confident. He has a bow in his hair, and he's sure about who he is in his identity, but on the outside, he's still wondering. He's still kind of finding that path. And so this kind of introduces us to the main theme of the entire book, and that's trying to find our identity, trying to find out who we are and who we identify as. And I guess the lesson of the book is that no matter who we are, no matter what we identify as, no matter who we identify as, that shouldn't stand in the way of a friendship. Um, and so there are several reactions to Thomas's identity, him changing his name to Tilly and him identifying as a girl teddy bear. The first reaction is from Errol. He is very accepting of Thomas changing his name, and his mindset is, you know what, we've been friends for so long. It doesn't matter who you identify as. It doesn't matter what you identify as. We're friends, and we're going to stay friends, and that's not going to get in the way of our great friendship. Ava, who is introduced later on in the story, is also very accepting of Tilly, being who she is. From the very get go, she's like, hey, I don't care who you identify as. I just want to have fun and play. I just want to go out and swing on the swing sets or go um, throw the ball or something. So these two characters very accepting. And then there's Tilly, who at first is very downcast and very concerned and bothered and very shy about opening up. But once she opens up about who she identifies as, she has that confidence. She has that giddy up, is what I call it. To kind of, she has that happiness. And so then there's a fourth reaction, and that reaction comes from us, the reader. So how do we feel about Thomas changing his name? Does this affect our outlook on gender and identity? Does this change our view about people if they don't identify as their biological sex or they identify as somebody else? That question is up to us, but just a reminder um, that this is a touchy topic, but as a reminder, as future educators, we're going to be exposed to this, and we need to approach it in a very professional manner. And I think that's a big game changer if we do.